Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I will be doing a tutorial for you, a sewing tutorial on how to make a bow tie. I'm gonna be making this bow tie for my son. So I hope that you enjoy the video. Just sit back and watch, and I'll show you how to make the bow tie. Okay? This is the material that I'm gonna be using to make the bow tie. I'm making it in plaid, so he's gonna wear it with maybe a white top or a black top. So I'm gonna cut the material and I'm gonna show you when I'm done the finishing touches. Okay? So here's my scissors. This is the material. I'm gonna cut it. I don't know if you all will be able to see, but I will cut it for y'all. Let me get some music. I gotta make sure that it's not. I'll get some music in the background just for the entertainment, but I'm gonna make sure that it's not copyright music because I don't want to get copyright. My cousin, he has a CD that he did music, and I'm gonna play it in the background.
A coward dies 1,000 deaths, a soldier died once. One God, one Son, one Holy Spirit, give him the 70. Yo, pandemic, Corona, COVID-19. These are the last days that we are living in. That's right, perilous times. These are the beginning of sorrows, for sure. Where when all these things manifest, we gotta look up because our redemption draweth nigh. So let us stay focused and keep our eyes on the prize, keep our eyes on God, who will never leave us in the midst of the storm. And remember that God is still on the throne, for sure. And He don't give us more than what we can bear. Definitely. Yo, COVID-19 is on the run, traveling quicker than a bullet from a gun. We need the Father, the Holy Spirit, the Son. In these end times, the borders jammed, slammed like a record Van Damme. Globe polluted, too much evil rebellion. Corona strike like a scorpion. Doctors looking for a cure. Only cure is in Christ the door. Coming soon, don't know if there be a tomorrow. Beginning of sorrow, physicians trying, people crying, others dying. We face AIDS, Zika, Ebola. Now we drop a deadly disease, Corona. Yo, Corona diagnosed the globe like poison from a poisonous venom. In a rage like a mad lion broke his cage, killing bodies like shots from a 12 gauge. Yo, Corona diagnosed the globe like poison from a poisonous venom. In a rage like a mad lion broke his cage, killing bodies like shots from a 12 gauge. Yo, Corona strike the atmosphere. Everybody out there living in fear. Calling God quicker than a second is here. Enough respect to the God of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. I gotta hold on, look up to the city, gotta hook up. Black, white, let's fight against the Corona bite. It's like a snake creeping through and through with a deadly blow. God knows how to get over tension, rooting for transgression, creator of creation. Read 2 Chronicles chapter 7 verse 14. That's right, for sure. That's what I'm talking about for real. These are end times. Yo, Corona diagnosed the globe like poison from a poisonous venom. In a rage like a mad lion broke his cage, killing bodies like shot from a 12 gauge. Yeah. Yo, Corona diagnosed the globe like poison from a poisonous venom. In a rage like a mad lion broke his cage, killing bodies like shot from a 12 gauge. Yo, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadows of the Almighty. If the plague of my body cannot frighten me, nor evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. Thou shalt not be afraid of the terror by night, or the arrow fly by day. Corona ain't bigger than Judgment Day. If you're scared of the Corona cancer, remember God is the answer. Don't boast, don't brag about your swag. COVID-19 put bodies in body bags. God need no Superman tag, cause he already got the remedy. That's the blood of Christ. Don't panic, let's sink like the Titanic. You know what I'm saying? Lord, have mercy on us. Have mercy on our souls. We are only human, and we can't take so much of this, Father. In the midst of the storm, we bring peace and safety, Father. Just bless us and strengthen us, and give us the grace to overcome these strong forces of Corona, COVID-19. COVID-19, 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 COVID-19. Just bless us and strengthen us and give us the grace to overcome these strong forces, these strong forces, these strong forces of Corona, COVID-19.
That's my cousin, so I wouldn't get copyright. His music is not copyrighted. That's his CD that I'm playing in the background.
Hello.
This is Jack Kidd, waking up over Beach Crocus Bay.
It's beautiful.
This is one of my favorites.
Yo, this is dedicated
Give it a
to
listen.
my exquisite, adorable beach, Crocus Bay. Ways to hang with my homeboys, Bad
Okay, so here we
Boki,
have
Goblin, Stevie, Jap, Olanza, Earthline, then my homeboy Mr. D.A. You know what I'm saying? We used to swim by the all time for back and forth, and we used to have good time for real. Sometimes the chill at Crocus Bay, all bay, having fun in the butter sun with a glass of champagne from Baptista. Come on up from forward near, enjoy our atmosphere on the beach where we can preach, teach, have a good time. Feel fine in the sunshine with a beer dog chasing a glass of lemonade on the right of the bay. On the left side the chrome, come on down, let's jump up and down and get around. Tell us sons and daughters, let's go to the Caribbean waters like a favorite war between Anguilla and Morton. When my belly empty, guess what? That feed at the temp man. No need to make a waste fish, I would have prepared in a dish. So let the white sand hand in hand with your love for man. Discover the ocean of tranquility wrapped in blue.
Oh, come down to Crocus Bay and have lots of fun with friends and family in the sun. Crocus Bay. Oh, come down to Crocus Bay and have lots of fun with friends and family in the sun. Crocus Bay. Crocus Bay.
You can catch a taxi, drive the valley down the hill like Crocus Bay. You can chill if you're with a friend. Go to the beach, enter air and read a book of paragraph to make you laugh. And really swim, Chloe swim, forward and swim. We all swim and stay slim and trim. So hold on our both knees, please at ease. Cause if you lose, we always sneeze at the rights of the bees. Use some dice, stars and shell. But the family people always see hell. Bless our beaches, just a rock for the next generation of the block. Bang, before we go, we got to the bullet from the clock. Who have ears to hear, let him hear. Who have eyes to see, let him see. Cause we don't know who's the next monster. With the mystery in the master plan. Putting ideas, we be spending his hand on Crocus Bay.
Come down to Crocus Bay and have lots of fun with friends and family in the sun. Crocus Bay. Oh, come down to Crocus Bay and have lots of fun.
Hey yo, shorty, I ain't tipsy. My pen Mac moving, duck, no whiskey. Crocus Bay's the place to be. CBJ, can't you see the expectancy? Playing pinball, football, volleyball, and skis that we going pro. Used to have picnics, never panic. That seems like the Titanic. Moms play, dad play, girls play, boys play, everybody play. It was all excitement and entertainment. Me, my homie, gather in my soul valley crew had a job to do. Trying line for survival. When we hunger, our ancestors throw net sweat. How can we forget in this struggle? Matter of life and death. Just don't say I'm lyrical. There was a miracle that God be the glory. This is Crocus Bay story. When the water calm the warm, feel like a walk that Peter did. Morton had a dream. Never see Crocus Bay in a magazine. Never use bombs or ammunition. Just sand bombs that ignite flames of joy. It was no gun time, make no so fun time. What up, man? You say he get his man goes under the common tree. What the wind blows and the rain flows. Only God knows how the story goes. Let's unite black and white in a good fight. And like President Obama, yes we can. Yeah, let us cherish our beautiful beaches. to the 5 square mile. Tourist destination, Crocus Bay.
Oh, come down to Crocus Bay and have lots of fun with friends and family in the sun. Crocus Bay. Oh, come down to Crocus Bay and have lots of fun with friends and family in the sun. Crocus Bay. Crocus Bay.
That's one of my favorites. So the bow, we almost finished the bow here. This is the bow. This is what it looks like. It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, man, back in the day, me and my homeboy, Mr. DA, used to break dance with MC Hammer and Kid and Play with our jukebox on our shoulders, you know what I'm saying? It was a natural born given talent, for real.
Purify my heart, let me be as gold and precious silver. Purify my heart, let me be as gold, pure gold, refined as fire.
I'm gonna make the neck piece now for
My heart's one
my
desire
Prada pens because I'm gonna try
is
that.
to be holy, set apart for you.
Skip that song.
I choose to be holy.
That's not his original song. Press it again.
Set apart for you, my master.
I'm gonna
Ready to do your will.
Yeah, these is end times. Armageddon battle. 666, the mark of the beast. So many deadly catastrophes. A dog spell. Word up. Final chapter.
So what I'm
Judgment Day.
gonna do, I'm
Are
gonna
you
cut
ready
out
for the coming of Christ?
the
What is on? Yeah.
neck, what it looks like. So
Yo, sin in the flesh is like an arrow, flow from a bow. Will they get tomorrow? Cage or sorrow. Keep your eyes on the spiral, let the pain go. Before insane, flipping like a yo-yo. Frustration, anger, no job, just to beat it. How can we survive it? No food to eat it. These are last days, forget about the past days. Matthew 24, you don't know which one step knocking at the door. Tough times with the crimes, no justice. How can we discuss this looting, shooting? Men are buried in the cemetery. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. In the days of Noah, there was evil in the earth, no bill at all. Got a man's hope was the port. Hoping we survive in the water animosity. Our honest hope is in the Savior. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Yeah, yo. So many people live in devilish. Where there's no vision, we all perish. How can we grow like a tree with a root? The Lamb of God died for the truth. All the world is built. So many children suffer with a father or mother. Government fail. Youngsters doing down in jail with no bail. Some are paying blood stains, drugs. Drive by, sidebeam, ambulance, police, guns, truck. Baseball bat, stick, stone in the ghetto, breaking bones. Uncle L said, Mama, knock it old. Live with more fierce money. A bullet take you out with a shot of a dough. Thanks, y'all. Stick for the dollar. The trigger holler. Test pedal to the metal gas. Trap on fast. Gunshot blast. Sidewalk street hustlers, gangsters talking, walking. For their own profit with no sin forgiven. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Last chapter, when you recording the rapture, the key to success is pray to manifest. Every time a baby born someone die with a white blackboard and a dreadlock. Stop popping shot from the block from the clock. Get a blood transfusion at Calvary. The God is champion. When I go to sleep, I pray the Lord my soul to keep. So many brothers deceive the Adam and Eve battle. I read the one in the spiritual realm. They said a hungry man is an angry man. If he hungry, give him a piece of bread before let bang to a brother set to drop dead. The streets is repeat. Pack heat, sell drugs, spit slut. Body shot in the door with brother support. Like they were dismantled by the Tiger Shore. You know what I mean? Consider the story about the 10 virgins. 5 was wise and 5 was foolish. 5 took oil in their lamps and 5 took no oil. And at midnight there was a cry, behold, the bridegroom coming. And the 5 wise was ready to go into the bridegroom, and the door was closed. I'm saying today, if you don't hear his voice, it will be too late. Remember the story with Noah in the ark. You know what I'm saying? For real, these are the last days that we're living in. Perilous times, so many evil leading up to fulfillment. Prophecy, are you ready for the coming of Christ? This is Revelation's time, the last chapter. You know what I'm saying? For real. Sorrows, they on the watch.
My trade is finished, y'all. For my top bottom.
We miss you,
I'm featuring this
rest in
song.
peace.
Yeah, this dedicated to
That's
Kobe
me
Bryant,
singing
one of the
in
great among the greatest, was a natural
Singing
golden
with
ball
my
player.
cousin.
Yo, Kobe has killed, torture ballers, it's stick on the grill, so chill. Everyone love it, we used to play. What's next to MJ? 23, 24, used to flow like wind blow. When you don't trust talk, some with drum strong with a 2-drum ball, headed like a monk. Who said you gone home? Wasn't a class of your own, was a baller. Step into the microphone, when you don't, the crowd roll like a lion. All while people were crying, the dead smoke like a cigarette. Was a superstar, running the court like a jet or pole. Make moves like Clyde the Glide, come hang it neck to the rim. Slim trim, shoes like a jet, ready to take off. Shit big, ready to pull off. Have energy like a jewel cell. Hang time like Michael D. Hard to tell.
Was a rough road when you depart.
That's right.
When you left, you break a lot of hearts.
So true, girl.
You are blessed and the best at basketball. We all taught you be with us all the time. That's what I wanna say. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye. I just wanna say bye bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.
Yo, Kobe, they couldn't stop ya, drop ya. Die in a helicopter in the arms of Billy Papa. May your soul rest in peace with the Prince of Peace. They said the good don't last. The NBA class passed the exam. Jordan yourself had the greatest slam. Come from the bottom, strength like the black mama's venom. When you die, we cry. Look in the sky, wonder why Kobe had to die. Yourself, your daughter, had talent, taught to danger harder. Still under the paper corner. 4 many bells under your waist. And TV reminisce your face. Look, died in a helicopter. Was like a pit bull, a bad dog.
I know it was a rough road when you depart.
Yeah, you were for real, man.
When you left, you break a lot of
When I heard the news, shed so many tears.
You are blessed, and the best of basketball.
The best don't last.
We all taught you be with us all the time.
That's so true, bro.
That's what I wanna say. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. I just wanna say bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.
Yo, Kobe had a gift to uplift when the ball released in the air. Ball is trembling fear. When they got Cobra, fade away. Postless in the air from 3-point range. It wasn't strange. Was a long ranger. Danger, dangerous. Same time still famous. When we heard the news, was confused. Mind still blown like a fuse. You pass away. Crossover, jump shot, fade away. Like MJ will never erase away. Had frantic fish in the ocean. Will play explicit moves in slow motion. Sunrise, sunset. Kobe will never forget. Yeah, reach for the stars. Sky's the limit. Rest in peace, bro. God bless.
Takes a lot of work. I don't think I should use this new brush. I mean, using a pen. A pen would do it more better. Let's try
Eyes and
it.
spies.
And this material is
They
very
go
thick.
up for me. Who
Very,
can be
very
against me?
Think about every day when I go watch my friends who's watching me. Think about every night when I lay down to sleep and I dream of days passing by. Think about the eyes and spies. Think about one day every move I make, I don't know who's watching me, but I'm safe.
Ashes to ashes and
That's
dust to dust.
one of my favorites as well.
Eyes on the sparrow in the skin before in the arrow. I grab it, I break it like 32 degrees.
I think you should do a review of that
Catch
song.
wreck, look at my left, come up to the bullshit. My left thing, my mic is magnetic, energetic, and I said it. On my knees, 24/7. Back to me, get back to my Father in heaven. Cause I'm God's child, eyes and spies.
I've been singing with him from years back. Think about every night when I don't watch my friend who's watching me. Think about every night when I lay down and sleep and I dream of days passing by. Think about the eyes that spies. Every day I take, every move I make, I don't know who's watching me, but I'm safe.
It's your prerogative. Say what you gotta say. When James away, the eyes and spies will play, but I don't
Here we
care
go.
what you say. I'm the old runner. I'm blessed more than a conqueror. Stop taking
So what
chronic,
you
your
gotta
next
do
tonic.
now,
Drop it
you
and
are
feel the
going
rap.
to
Evaporate
attach
like
the
gun
ball
smoke. You're deaf and
to
blind.
this.
Rewind your mind and see these and keys.
But I think the smartest way that you can do
and stop talking junk
make it more
and keep it in
easier,
your head like
you
King
push it
Solomon. Control your talk like a monk. Cause that one got the lock, not the keys for my trunk. That's my soul.
When I don't watch my friend who's watching me. Think about every night when I lay down and sleep and I. This is an easier way. If you want, you can stitch it on the top or you can push it through here. I think it's better to push it through. Tomorrow, can you put it on pen? Okay, so my battery died, so I had to do a little adjustment. So this is the bow. Yeah, I already completed the bow. So I'm gonna try it on my son now. So yeah, come on. Sit. So it's gonna be his bow tie, and it's gonna go around his neck. This is how it's gonna fit. You're not gonna hold it. Stand. It's not too tough. Okay, sit. So this is how it's gonna look. This is how the bow tie is gonna look. Really nice. It's to wear church. So what I'm gonna do, okay, you can go. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sew some clips on the edges. All I'm gonna have to do is sew here. You sew here and you sew there. You're gonna sew that flat, and then you're gonna put some clips. The clips is gonna sew here and here, and then you're gonna clip it. This is to clip it around the neck. So this is how I do. Actually, I was making something for my hair, and the camera died. So this is the finishing of bow tie. This is a bow tie for me. I was making this when the camera died, but I can still show you how I made it. You get to show you a rough sketch on how I did it. You get a piece of material. Let me cut it so you can see. You get this piece of material. It depends on how wide you're gonna want the thing for your hair. You fold it. You're gonna fold it like this. Let me just do a demonstration so y'all can see how to do it. My camera died on me and I didn't even know the camera died. So you're gonna stitch it like this. So I try to finish again. I'm gonna have to my try for my bottom is done. And I'm gonna have to make another. Maybe I'll just use this one, but I will use this one. This is pink, but don't make it a habit. Always, it's just a demonstration on how to make it. Always use the correct color thread so that it can look finished and stuff like that. Okay. I'm gonna just use pink. So it's gonna be white at the top and pink at the bottom, but it's not gonna show because it's underneath. So just for quickness. So always use your correct color thread. So it just finished on me, so it didn't complete the stuff. So I'm gonna complete that now. When you're stitching, you reverse the stitching so that it can knot in the thread and the stuff wouldn't rip out. So you go. So I'm gonna press this. That's just to knot it so it wouldn't rip out. Okay. There are different techniques and so on. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna cut the edges because the edges are a bit too. Too big, and what we doing, we're making one of these, so make sure it's like long like this. I don't really do too much measuring because I know sewing, so I don't have to do too much measuring. So what I do is I just estimate of how long I want it or how wide, but this is probably about 2 inches or 1.5 inches. And then you stitch straight down. Okay? After you finish stitching it, you turn it over. You can use a hairpin, you can use a pen, anything that's long. You're gonna turn it over. I'm gonna use a pen because a pen is easier for me. Whatever is easier for you, you use. Whether you want to use a pen, you want to use a file, a fingernail file, or even a hairpin. A pen works faster and better for me. So let me open it so that the light could come out better. Yes. So this is what it would look like. Yeah, it's gonna look like this. So we are making this. The video ran out when I was making this, so y'all didn't see how I completed it and all that. So I'm just doing a demonstration of what I did. So I sew it long like this. I turn it over. You have to sew it on the wrong side, okay? You sew it on the wrong side, and then you turn it over on the right side. And this is the elastic here. So you're gonna take a safety pin, you're gonna pin it in elastic like this, and then what you're gonna do now, you're gonna run it through. You run it through. You run it through the material. You keep running it until it goes to the end. You push it through. You pull it. I don't have a loud voice. A lot of people don't know me. They think that I naturally talk soft, but I just automatically don't have a loud voice. I have to fix that door because the wind keeps closing the door and then it's gonna make it dark. I'll be back with you. Yes, I'm back. Did you guys miss me? So you're gonna continue to run this through. I'm trying to talk as hard as possible because, as I said, I don't have a loud voice. I could have never speak loud. The only time I will speak loud if I'm angry, but I'm not. Everybody don't have a loud voice. Some people's voices are louder than some people's voices are soft. So I try my best to speak loud, but I realize that people, well, one person told me, Tara, you speak like you are sick. But it's not that I'm sick. It's just that's the way how I speak. I speak very soft. It's just naturally like that. In order for me to speak loud, you will have to have a mic. That's what mics are for. So you know how it is. So yeah, you see the elastic is in it now. So what you're gonna do now, you're gonna you're gonna pull the elastic, pull it, and you are gonna gather the material to form your scrunchie for your hair, whatever you call it, whether it's a ponytail, whether it's a scrunchie, whatever you want to call it. I call it a scrunchie. We call it, when I was young, I would call it a curly thing for your hair, but it's not, the name of it is not a curly thing. You can call it a ponytail or you can call it a scrunchie. So you do this, and then what you are gonna do now, I don't have patience, so I don't really like sewing. You are gonna stitch this together. Make sure you cut the elastic. I'm not gonna cut the elastic because this is just a demonstration. I don't make one. I don't want to make another one. This is just a demonstration of how to sew this. So you're gonna finish it up by stitching the edges together like this. Okay, you're gonna stitch here, and then in order to get it stronger, you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it in a double stitch. Okay, so that it wouldn't rip out, because you don't want to put this in your hair and then the elastic rip out and then it's not holding anything. Nah, we don't want that. We want it to be done tightly. So you see, this is the finishing touch. That's it there. So this one I did it a little broader. So that's it. This is just a demonstration of how I did it because the camera died. So this is for your hair. You'll have to clip hair and you serge it or you zigzag it, and then you cut off here to cut off the elastic. I didn't cut off the elastic because I did it already, and I don't want two of these. I will have to give away one if I do two. So this is it. See? So it's stretching. The elastic will cause it to stretch. I like this one better. I'm really sorry that the camera came off with it, because this one came off better. So I will show you how you can wear it in your hair. You can wear it in your hair like this. See? You can wear it in your hair like this. So, here we have it. We have the scrunchie and this is the necktie. This is the necktie and the necktie is for my son. So, I didn't complete the necktie as yet, but I'm close to completing it. So, this is how it's gonna be. What I have to do now, I have to put on the clips on the bow tie and finish it. I don't have the clips right now. I have to pick up the clips by a cloth store. So I will have to sew here to complete it. I'm gonna sew this here down. I'm gonna sew that. I'm gonna put the clips here, and then I'm gonna clip it. It's called a hook and eye. You can buy 2 hook and eyes, one for the top and one for the bottom, and then you're gonna sew them on, and then you're gonna clip it. So when he puts on the tie, you can clip it in the back. So when you do that now, you'll also have to measure the neck. You have to measure the neck with the measuring tape. I don't do too much of measuring, but let me see if I find my measuring tape. You guys, I don't even know what I did with my measuring tape. My measuring tape is somewhere around the house. If I don't find it, I'll have to buy a new one. But you use a measuring tape, you measure the neck on how much inches it's gonna be, and you're gonna do it a little slacker. You're not gonna do it the same amount of inches that you have. So if the neck is like 10 inches, you can say you probably do 12 inches, so it could be a little slacker. Because if you do it exact, it's gonna be too tight, and nobody wants to be choking their child or choking anybody, so it has to do a little slacker. So I hope that you can like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you want to do more sewing videos. I can do the tutorials for you on how to do the sewing. But buy yourself a sewing machine. If you have a wife, if you have a girlfriend, buy her a sewing machine and she can watch my channel and I can show her how to sew. Okay? Peace. I'm out. Love ya. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace. I'm out.